Hello there. How are you all? I was so looking forward to seeing you all, you beautiful people, my little people. How are the holidays going? All right. Are you having online classes? Well, they are equally important, and I'm sure you're doing your work regularly and diligently. So, now today, this story that I'm going to read to you is about intelligence, courage, and having the guts to venture out and solve a problem. So, let's see what this story has to tell us about this character, Sun Mei. And this story is based from very, very long ago. The name of the story is Sun Mei and the Dragon, and it has been written by David Gorman. All right, so this is the character, Sun Mei, who's apparently carrying water, right? Doesn't she look like a bright young lady, a brave one? Okay, long ago, there was a small village. The people of the village were very proud because their village had been asked to make the dragon puppet for a big parade in the city. There was just one teeny-meeny small problem. No one knew what a dragon looked like. The people went to the chief of the village and said, "How shall we make the dragon puppet? Oh, chief, we don't know what a dragon looks like." The chief was worried. It would bring great shame on the village if they could not make the dragon puppet for the parade. But he didn't know what a dragon looked like either. What would they do? So he started thinking, because he was responsible for the village. Now, the chief had 3 sons who were strong, brave men. When they heard of their father's problem, they said, "Don't worry, father, we'll find out what a dragon looks like." So, here we see people coming and wondering and asking questions from the chief. And on the next picture, I can show you the 3 sons and the daughter speaking to their father, who's the chief of the village. Okay. "Don't worry, father, we'll find out what a dragon looks like." The chief's daughter, Sun Mei, also wanted to help. "Never," shouted the brothers. "The mountains are no place for a girl." But the chief was a wise man, and he knew that although his sons were very strong, Sun Mei was very clever. And so he said, No, Sun Mei must go too." So the next day, Sun Mei and her brothers set off into the mountains. Before long, they found the dragon's cave. "Wait here," said number 1 son, "while I go and see what the dragon looks like." And he walked into the cave. Like most caves, the dragon's cave was very dark, and number 1 son could not see a thing. He hadn't gone far when he bumped into something. It was old and leathery, and it moved when he touched it. "It feels like the wing of a bat," he thought. Before he could say or do anything, the dragon roared. The roar was louder than the engine of a car, and it made the floor shake. It was so loud. See, the other brothers and son May, who were waiting outside the cave, heard the roar, and they saw number one son run out of the cave as fast as a rocket back down the mountain. It seems the dragon has frightened our brother away, said number two son. Wait here while I go and see what it looks like. And he walked into the cave. It was dark, and number two son couldn't see a thing. He hadn't gone far when he bumped into something. It was long and scaly like this. It feels like a snake, he thought, but before he could say or do anything, the dragon roared again. The wow, wow, whoa. Excuse me, little guys and girls. And the roar was louder than a train, and it made the cave shake. Well, number two son came out of the cave even faster than his brother. As he ran down the mountain, number three son said, "It seems the dragon has frightened our brother away. Wait here while I go and see what it looks like." And he walked into the cave. It was dark, and number three son could not see a thing. He hadn't gone far when he bumped into something. It was long and very sharp. You can see the spines coming out of the dragon's back and tail. Yes. It felt like the claw of a lion, he thought. But before he could say or do anything, the dragon roared. This roar was even louder than an aeroplane, and it made the mountain shake. Oh, well, number three son came out of the cave even faster than his brothers. Son May watched him go and thought, "It seems the dragon has frightened my brothers away. I'll just have to go and see what the dragon looks like for myself." See, she didn't get frightened. Okay. And she walked into the cave. Now, Sun May was a very clever little girl. She lit a torch before she walked into the cave, so it wasn't dark and she didn't bump into anything. The dragon looked at the little girl and it didn't roar. It just looked at her. Sun May was very frightened, but she didn't run away. She was brave. "Hello," she said to the dragon. "You frightened away my brothers." "They were sneaking around in my house," said the dragon. "What would you have done?" "They needed your help," said Sun May. "Our village is in trouble and only you can help us." The dragon laughed. "Well, then why don't you sit down and tell me all about it?" it said. So Sun May told the dragon all about the puppet for the parade and how no one knew what a dragon looked like. So how could they make a puppet looking like a dragon? Well, the dragon said, "We can't have that. Hop on my back and hold on tight. We'll be back in your village in no time, in the wink of an eye." By this time, the three brothers had got back to the village. Of course, they didn't say that they had run away. Of course, why would they own up that they were frightened away from the cave? I saw the dragon, said number one son. It looked just like a bat. No, said the number two. I saw it and it looked just like a snake. No, said number three son. I saw it and it looked just like a lion. And the three brothers began to fight and howl. Oopsie daisy. Should siblings fight? No, you can discuss and talk over things. Just then, the dragon flew over the village. Shh! Stop, cried Sun Mei. The brothers looked up in the sky. You are all wrong about the dragon, said Sun Mei. But in a way, you're all right about him. You see, the dragon is a little like all the things you said, but each of you only saw a little part of it. She showed the brothers which part of the dragon they had each touched. The leathery wings, the scaly tail, and the sharp claws. The chief was very proud of his daughter Sun Mei. Any father would be. Well done, little daughter, he said. Now let's make a puppet. There you are. Here you can see. So they made the puppet looking exactly like the dragon. And so with the help of the dragon and Sun Mei, the village finished the dragon puppet in time for the parade. Many people came from all over the country and they said it was the best dragon puppet they had ever seen, and they had a wonderful time, and the village was the winner because of his daughter Sun Mei. So courage, bravery, will to help, right? Intelligence. It can make you win it all. It can help you succeed in anything you want to do or achieve. And I'm sure of that. You're all very brave and kind and smart young people. So I hope you enjoyed the story of Sun Mei, and I hope I get to see you soon. Ciao. Just 15 minutes. You watch the wave. Okay, take it.